Good morning, everyone. Good morning, 8th graders. How are you? Uh, Today, I'll give you another example about how we can draw a sample space diagram to show all possible outcomes. Now, I'll give you another example. Amar throws a coin and a dice at the same time. He has a coin and a dice at the same time. You know the meaning of a coin. Um, a coin has two possible outcomes, head or tail, and a dice has four faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 at the same time. Now, look, draw a sample space diagram to show all possible outcomes. Now, this is our experiment. This is our experiment, which is throwing a coin and a dice at the same time. And if you throw a coin and a dice at the same time, you will get one outcome from the coin and another outcome from a dice. يعني مثلا طبعا a coin مثلا head with 1 أو head with 2 أو head with 3 head with 4 head with 5 head with 6 like that. Now a word here at the same time يعني at the same time يعني head مثلا if you got head and 1 or 1 and head the same thing because at the same time now to draw a sample space diagram, draw a horizontal one and vertical one. Here we have two things, a coin and a dice. This is مثلا for the dice, all possible outcomes from a dice, and here from a coin. Now, for a dice, we have 6 possible outcomes. يعني 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And all the possible outcomes from a dice. For the coin, we have 2 possible outcomes. مثلا هاي head, tail. Head and tail. Now, 1 with head, you can put this sign. 2 with head, you can use heart. 3 with head. 4 with head. يعني instead of this mark you can use any symbol, that's up to you. 5 with head, 6 with head. هلا 1 with tail, and this one heart. Again هاي 1 with head, 1 with tail, 2 with head, 2 with tail, 3 with head, 3 with tail, 4 with head, 4 with tail, 5 and head, 5 and tail, 6 and head, hi, 6 and tail. So here there are 12 possible outcomes, 12 outcomes. So there are 12 outcomes, possible outcomes from this experiment. Now here I solved I drew a sample space diagram. Now on your diagram, circle points that show a tail and an odd number. We want tail, a tail and an odd number. An odd number, we are talking about 1 with 3 or 5. طيب, here look at tail and odd. طبعا هاي head. Don't take this row because head, we are talking about head. Now we want a tail. Now tail with odd number. طب 1 with tail, yes, take this outcome. 2 with tail, لا. 3 with tail, yes. 4 with tail, not. 5 with tail, yes. 6 with tail, well, no, because we want a tail with odd number. Hi, tail with odd number, tail with odd number, tail with odd number. So there are 3 outcomes that show a tail and an odd number. So this is the solution of B. Okay. طيب now here work out the probability of his scoring an odd number. Here we talking about just odd numbers. We talking about just odd numbers. Look, first of all we have 12 outcomes in general. Now look at an odd number for each outcome. Take this one with head. The question asking you about just an odd number. The question did not decide head or tail. You have to take both of them, head and tail. Just look at an odd numbers. Now, high one, take this one. High one with head, one with tail. Type 2, لا. We are talking about odd numbers. Now, 3 with head, yes. 3 with tail, yes. 4, لا. 5, yes. 5 with head, 5 with tail, 6. No. So here we have, I see, for the first one. So here the probability of getting an odd number, how many outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 12. Why 12? Because 12 outcomes. So 6 outcomes from 12 outcomes. Now for the second one, here we have a tail and an odd number. يعني two conditions. يعني في عندك tail and an odd number. طب here where is tail and odd number? Here the red hearts. The green hearts. This is tail and odd. Tail and odd. Tail and odd. So there are 3 outcomes from 12 outcomes. Hi, 3 out of 12. The last one here. Not a tail and not an odd. We took a rule. If you have a probability of something will happen, the probability that something will not happen هي 1 minus the probability. I mean by that, look, I'll use the previous one. A tail and an odd number, we found that probability is 3 out of 12. High tail and odd. Now we want not tail or not odd. هي 1 minus 3 out of 12. 1 minus 3 out of 12. هاي will not happen. هي 1 minus the probability of something happen. If you have something that will happen, if you want the probability that something will not happen, 1 minus. So this is a 3 out of 12. هي a tail and an odd. هاي not tail or not an odd number. تمام. So use 1 minus 3 out of 12. طبعا here fractions, how we can find this one. هاي out of 1 طبعا times 12 وهاي times 12. هاي becomes 12 out of 12. هاي becomes 12 out of 12 minus 3 out of 12 equals 12 minus 3, 9. 9 out of 12. So here again, the first one, the probability of an odd, in general odd. In general odd. Without deciding a head or tail. خلاص هاي odd, 6 out of 12. هلا بدنا هلا كمان tail and an odd number. Just we have 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 from 12. Will not, he 1 minus 3 out of 12. And if you count here, we got 9 out of 12. Look, هلا here, هاي odd, هاي tail and odd, tail and odd, tail and odd. Will not, يعني the rest of the hearts. هلا هاي 1 و 2 و 3 و 4 و 5 و 6 و 7 و 8 و 9. Yes, 9 out of 12. Now your homework, question 3, page 77 from the workbook. Thank you for listening and have a good day.